30 years ago, wow, how time flies. What a day, what a season. Very, very proud to have done it with a great bunch of guys, a magnificent manager, and just an incredible owner. Cheers!
Hi all, it's Chris Sutton here, part of the SAS. It's a glorious day here in Norfolk, and it was a glorious day at Anfield 30 years ago when Blackburn Rovers got over the line and won the Premier League. Jack Walker put his money where his mouth was and built the squad and the team. Great manager in Kenny Dalglish, and it was an absolute honour to be part of that team and part of the club. Playing alongside Alan Shearer was a great privilege, and all the guys. That's what we were, a team, and I still miss those days. But have a great day, great memories.
Can you believe it's been 30 years since Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League? All my teammates, all the staff, Uncle Jack, Robert Core, I can name them all. They will always be in my memories and always be in my heart. Like the club will, like all them fans will. Blackburn Rovers is part of my life, and it always will be. Great memories, shared by so many people. Never ever will this be repeated. Enjoy. 30 years. Amazing.
14th of May 1995, probably the greatest achievement I've had in football, to have been part of Blackburn Rovers, that special team winning the Premiership at Anfield, Liverpool. Great for all the players, for the families of the players, and for you guys, the supporters. Have a great day today, reminiscing and enjoying them times.
Hi everyone, it's Mark Atkins here. Doesn't time fly? So on Wednesday, 14th of May, it's going to be 30 years since Blackburn Rovers, a small town in Lancashire, turned up and won the Premier League. At that time we had a really good side, good players, good management, everything we needed to push ourselves forward to try and win the league, and we managed to do it in the end. It was very tight when Man United came for us, but isn't it nice to even beat Man United to win the Premiership? And that's what we did. We had great team spirit as a bunch of players, but above all, the fans drove us on as well. So we must say thank you to everybody that came to the games to really get us the 3 points on games that we needed. And let's all have a drink on 14th of May and really enjoy ourselves, because no other town will ever win the Premier League like we have. Thank you.
Hi everybody, Henning Berg here. Today it is 30 years since Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League, and I still remember it like it was yesterday. It was one of my best memories as a player, as a person in football, and it was an unbelievable achievement from everybody. We had a fantastic team with the top players and the personalities and the great coaching staff, and of course the manager Dalglish, he was not too bad either, and Jack Walker, who made everything possible. So one of the best memories in my life, on the football pitch and in the dressing room and together with the players and the staff, and it feels really good to have been part of it. I hope everybody enjoys the day and think about the historic day for Blackburn Rovers and all the joy and the happiness that we felt 30 years ago.
Hi everybody, just a quick message to reflect on the fact that it's 30 years since Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League. Can you believe it's 30 years? It seems like yesterday to me. A wonderful time for everybody, an amazing squad of players that I was so lucky to be involved with, and the support from the fans was incredible. Those night matches when everybody was and the place was bouncing, they'll stick in my memory. It was the pinnacle of my career. I look back on it so fondly, and I hope everybody else does as well. So thanks to the players that I played with, an amazing bunch of lads, and thank you for the support of the fans, not just that year, but all the years that I was at Blackburn Rovers. Thanks to everyone. Bye-bye.
30 years ago, Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League, what are my memories? First of all, fantastic achievement from from a group of lads who'd given everything for the season, and basically a culmination in a lifetime of work really up until that point. To actually get a sort of a provincial town to win basically a trophy that's been dominated by big city clubs for so many years was just a fantastic achievement. The day was nerve-wracked, going to the ground, surreal really, seeing Liverpool fans with Blackburn shirts and scarves on, obviously hoping that we won the league instead of Man United. And then that anguish where we thought we'd lost it at the end, and finally, as luck would have it, West Ham did a job for us and we ended up taking the title. Fantastic memories, great friends, great lads, fantastic team spirit. So I hope all the Rovers fans and people from Blackburn enjoy the day.
Hey Rovers fans, it's Ian Pearce here. Just wanted, with the anniversary coming up of 30 years, wanted to just sat here remembering all the good times and what an amazing achievement from the club it was. But more importantly for me, it was the people that were involved in it, the people of Blackburn, the people at the club, all my teammates, coaching staff, everybody, kitchen, everybody that was involved in the effort. Such a special place to have been, and I was very lucky to have been involved. Wanted to wish everybody the best. And just look forward to coming back soon. Thanks so much, bye.
Hello everyone, Tony Gow here. Just a short little message just to say what a wonderful time I had at Blackburn Rovers. I know it's the 30th anniversary this year of such a wonderful season. I was such a small cog in a lovely, brilliantly well-oiled machine run by Kenny, Ray, and obviously Jack Walker at the top and at the helm. Everyone was great to me that season and I'll be forever grateful. Not only was it good for me and the team, the lads particularly and the management, but it was the town as well, and I'll never forget how I was received up there. I was staying in the Duncan House Hotel in Accrington, and all the local people there and in and around the ground and with the football club were wonderful to me. I'd like to thank you very much, and it was such a great time and it means so much to the people of Blackburn. I really hope you enjoy the anniversary like I will.
30 years, oh my God, seems like yesterday. It was a pleasure to be at the football club at that time, with some great players and some really good characters. And I think that's what helped us push on to achieve great things. I was lucky enough to come into the club when we were in League Two, as it was. Stayed up on the last day of the season. Following season, we got promoted via the playoffs, although we did make hard work of it. And then got into that Premier League that was being formed. And that was just unbelievable for us to be playing in that calibre of environment. But we really achieved and we really put a marker down in the first couple of seasons. And then, as you say, we went on lucky enough to win the league. But I say lucky, it wasn't lucky. It was through a lot of hard work. And it was a joy to see Jack Walker, who'd come into the football club to invest his money and had a dream of achieving things with the football club, which we were lucky enough to do. So God bless you, Jack, and God bless all the Blackburn fans. Let's raise a glass to this, and hopefully the club will be back in that top league before long.
Well, it's a big shout out to all the Blackburn Rovers fans and all the guys that I was involved with in what was an incredible story. Can you believe it? I'd like to say it feels like it's gone slow 30 years, but I feel like it's gone really fast. I mean, I think about it often. Obviously, I was very privileged being an Aussie, and I was sort of one out on my own, but to be there at that time was certainly a privilege. To know all those fantastic players I played with who were really good people, probably a little bit better than I was at that time. I'd come from France and really enjoying England for the very first time, and it was certainly an experience. I certainly arrived, we could say, at the right moment. As I said again, 30 years, a big shout out. The fans were unbelievable. Still hear from Blackburn fans, even 30 years later. But to the club, everyone involved, and especially that special band of brothers, that group of players led by Alan Shearer and Colin Hendry, Tim Sherwood, just to name a couple, was a very special moment. Thank you.
Wow, 30 years ago. Doesn't time fly? I remember it like it was yesterday. Never been welcomed to an away ground before. The Liverpool fans were amazing. Went through every possible emotion. The nervousness before the game. Things going well then. Going 1-up. Shearer, of course, on the score sheet. Then the anxiety of getting back to 1-1. And then the utter dread when Jamie Redknapp scored that free kick right at the death. Thinking, oh my God, we've lost it. To then just unbelievable happiness after finding out the result down at West Ham. So without doubt, the best moment of my career. Let's hope Blackburn Rovers can get back up to the Premier League sooner rather than later.
Hi everyone, Kevin Gallagher here. Oh, just 30 years ago, I just can't believe it's flown past. Such fantastic times. Winning that Premier League was just phenomenal. The bunch of lads that you played with was great. But that day at Anfield was nervous. It was a nervous day for everyone. We had to get a result, or we had to rely on West Ham giving us a result, and that's what happened. You know, we managed to see it through. We had a great time. We had great parties. Long time celebrating it, and a fantastic achievement from a great bunch of boys. And unfortunately, I had to sit in the sidelines with my broken leg, and or my second broken leg, to get that little part of the season. So it was nice to even get a game. To score that goal against Crystal Palace meant a lot. It was a massive 3 points for us, because when Alan got the goal against Newcastle, it was only victory for the last 12, and it was a nervous time for us. But to become Premier League champions in little old Blackburn Rovers, what an experience. And 30 years later, it still gives me goosebumps talking about it. I've thoroughly enjoyed it so much. Thank you.